Okay, a very good evening to all. Welcome to another session conducted by Focus. So our plan here today is to just to give you a brief idea how to go forward in next 4 months. Okay, most of us who are teaching here in Focus, all of us have cracked the. For in our time, it was All India exam. We have cracked the All India exams and got into government colleges and did our PGs. Okay, so we all followed a strict pattern, and during the last 5 to 6 years in Focus, we have been trying to inculcate the same kind of pattern and the ethics to the students who are coming to us for training. Okay, so we are going to give you ideas and uh, tell you things that we did which was successful for us. So I hope that maybe you cannot implement everything in your way you prepare, but you can use it, or you can actually what you can channel some of those things for your way forward for the next 4 months. Okay, so I would like to start is that you have now 4 months left in your hand. Okay, 4 months is good enough. It is good enough. But the first and the foremost thing I would like to tell you all now is that this 4 months is very crucial for all those who are joining the crash batch. Okay, because this 4 months is the final, what you say, the lap towards the end of the race, that is your NEET final MDS exam. So you have to be constantly studying during this next 4 months. Okay, so I understand that many of you would be working and studying, many of you will have other commitments, but for next 4 months, if possible, your only commitment is to study now. Okay, that is very, very important, because there are, let me tell you, there are a lot of students in Focus who are already a regular batch. And imagine like this, there are multiple batches going on all over India, and people are preparing for this. So now you're going to compete with them, and you have a chance. Let me tell you, you have a chance to compete with them. But the important thing here is that how you utilize the next 4 months. It's very important. Okay, so first thing that I would like to suggest to all of you is that next 4 months, your focus should be only to study. Okay, you have other commitments. If possible, please set them aside for next 4 months. I know most of you will have your clinics running, or you will have your family commitments. Try if possible. I'm not forcing you or telling you that is the way forward. No, but if possible, try to keep that aside for 4 months of this year. Okay, that will pave a big way forward for your preparation for your MDS exam. Okay, now the final leg towards your MDS exam, that is the next 4 months, is like a 100-meter sprint, like what we saw in the Olympics now. Okay, what is the important in that sprint? It is a quick start, a constant speed, and a good finish. These three things are very important for you. So now, as we start in Focus, you have to be regular. First thing, you have to be constantly studying for the next 4 months. You have to be efficient, and you should make sure that you reach at the end well prepared. This is very, very important. Okay, so that is the only aim for you for the next 4 months. Okay, so how do you do that? How do you go about doing that? First and foremost, stick to a strict timetable. What I would say is that now most of you have joined us for our crash batch. Stick to the timetable that we are giving you. So what we have done is that Dr. Pravesh will talk about the timetable, how the subjects are allocated in each week. You will have 1 or 2 subjects in a week to study. Okay, I know it is a lot when you hear 2 subjects to finish in a week, but you can do it. How do you do it? Stick to the things that we tell you to study. Concentrate on the most important things that are relevant for you, because see, you are in a crash batch. We have compressed, or we have concised everything, the most important things we are going to tell you. Follow that. So the most important thing is timetable, and sticking to that timetable properly will help you to move forward and have a regular that pace, that every day you will follow that same thing again and again till that 4 months you come towards the end of the 4 months. Okay, so stick to the timetable. Very, very important. Now, the third thing, is how much time do you study in a day? Very, very important. How much time do you spend in a day study? Now, like I said, you have only 4 months left in your hand. So try to utilize maximum time. Now, if you ask me, on an average, I would say to spend 12 to 14 hours in a day studying. 12 to 14 hours. That will include your focus classes because that is also a way of studying. Listening and seeing things will help you to retain many, many important points. So that is also part of your studying. But overall, you should make sure that you spend at least 12 to 14 hours in a day. Okay, that means almost half a day you're going to spend studying, which is again very important because that will help you to cover the maximum amount of topics in one day. Okay, now how do we move about that? How do we move in a day covering these topics? For example, now let's say your week one is starting with anatomy. Okay, you're starting with anatomy in week one. So what do you do? Do you take the anatomy, Chaurasia, or the Snells and start reading it? No. You are not in a stage to do that. So what do you do for that? Two things. First, you need to get your theory right, which is very, very important. Without theory, just doing MCQs won't help you. So how do you concise the whole knowledge of anatomy into 1 week? That is where we give you synopsis and you follow one MCQ textbook. I would suggest that you follow Pulse, which will have a good synopsis, which has been there for a good period of time. So your aim is to make sure that you cover the synopsis given by us in Focus and the Pulse synopsis in that 1 week time. Now, how do you do it? How do you separate a day or how do you divide a day into different period of time? Okay, or different intervals. So, like for example, let me tell you how I scheduled myself. I did a lengthier period because I spent almost 6 months preparing. Now you have 4 months. That is just 2 months short of what I did. But my schedule used to start at 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay, what I first did every day till I gave my All India exam was I used to have a notebook in my hand and I used to write down and note the most important points which I feel is very important and which I used to forget. So the week one, when I'm studying anatomy, I would write down first day when I read the synopsis, I will write down, okay, this is important. I might forget this. Let me write it down. Like that, I would make a short, maybe 10, 15 pages of notes of anatomy. Now, every day morning of that week, whatever I wrote on the previous day, I would get up at 6 a.m. and start reading it. So around 6 to 7:30, I would spend time reading my own notes, making sure that I go through stuff that is difficult for me to remember. So that, see, the best thing is repetition. How much you repeat yourself with the same thing, finally it will get etched into your brain. That is very important. And I'm telling you from my personal experience, it has helped me a lot. Because when you sit for an entrance exam and when you see a question, sometimes the answer comes automatically. Once you finish reading the question, you'll know this is the answer. How does that come to you? It is because you have repeated that question 50, 60 times or 10, 20 times. You've repeated that question all over again and again and again while you were practicing. And that will be etched in your brain. You'll never, even now, if you ask some questions of anatomy, I'll be able to say it, although I've not read it for last 15, 20 years. But I'll be able to say it because it's etched in and it will automatically come to me. So you have to do that. So the first hour or 1.5 hours, you do that. If you don't have a habit of that, at least use that hour to read your synopsis. So that in the morning, you are pushing your brain with some kind of theory and knowledge so that you're ready and you're fresh. Then take a half an hour time for your breakfast and other activities and then sit to study at around 8 a.m. So once you start at 8, it should be a good stretch of around 4 hours till 12, 1 o'clock that you sit and read through your MCQs. Now, like I said, you are in that last final 4 phase of your month preparation where you don't have time to go through theory a lot. So your focus should be on MCQ questions. Do as many MCQ questions as possible. Try to cover them, repeat them over and again and again. Okay. For first thing, try to see which book you want to follow. Okay, so Dr. Pravesh will give you an idea of which all books that you should stick to. Second, follow the questions that we give in focus, because these are the questions that has been formulated by the tutors in focus for past 4 5 years, based on the question format in all India and AIMS and other exams. So we have been doing this for years, so we have an idea. So we give you questions like that, repeat that, do it all over again and again and again. So the whole day goes like that. Afternoon, take a break, spend some time, have your lunch, take a 15 minutes walk after your lunch, so that you don't immediately go in and feel drowsy. Go for a small walk, try to recollect things. Or best thing is that we used to always study in couples, like two of us together. Discuss during that 15 minutes what doubts you have. Or if you are now, it's due to COVID, you're all isolated at your home. Call your friend. Make sure you have a partner with you who is preparing for the NEET MDS. Discuss with them, okay, this is the topic that I studied today, I found this difficult, I found that difficult. When you discuss these things with them again, it will help you to remember again and again. Okay, so that is again a very important thing. So after that, after your lunch break, you again sit and go till around 4 4:30 in the afternoon. Okay, so that again another 3 4 hours you get. Take a tea break, 15 20 minutes, get back to your studies again. From 5 straight to 9, again you have to hit. Go through the whole schedule again, through your questions, refer with the synopsis when you have doubt. Finish it at around 9 9 9 15. Go for your dinner. Go back home, or if you are studying at home only, take a break from everything. Freshen up, spend 10 15 minutes with your family. Freshen up nicely, come back after half an hour. Then spend another 2 hours, maybe 10 to 12, reading the whole synopsis what you did in the morning, so that you freshen up and you recall everything. So again we are coming back to repetition. You're doing it all over again through a quick revise. A quick revise, maybe if you have the notes, go through that once, and then you go through the synopsis again. Okay, so see, understand this, you might not be able to finish everything, but it gives you a repetitive advantage over that topics that you did, so that you will not forget that. Okay, and by 11:30 12, you should close everything, have a good prayer. Very, very important again. You can do as much hard work as you want, but you have to have the blessings of Almighty. I used to make sure that during my preparation, every day I would spend 10 15 minutes praying. So you also do that, so that it gives you a what is a spiritual enhancement also. After that, make sure that you get around 6 hours of solid sleep. Switch off your mobile, no other distractions, proper sleep. You're back at 6 a.m. in the morning, your schedule continues. Okay, so this is how you should plan yourself for the next 4 months. Okay, this routine should go on and on and on till you finish your preparation. Okay, so what it does now is that it will help you to follow a pattern. You have a timetable and you have a plan of what you're going to do through the next 4 months. Okay, another important thing I would like to say here is that if at all you drag a bit behind, do not drag it into the next week. Try to spend some extra hours, some here and there, and finish it off. At least finish off the MCQs of that topic by the end of the week. Because, like I said, you have only 4 months left. You cannot afford to drag on your one subject into the next week. It's gonna be tough. I'm telling you, it's gonna be tough, but you can do it. Okay, so these are very, very important things that you should keep in your mind while you prepare for your preparations. Okay, so this is the basic outline that I would like to tell you. And for you all, I'm not asking you to strictly follow this. I understand that you have many other commitments, but this is an idea I want to all of you to have, so that you know how to move forward in next 4 months, so that you are ready by December. You're ready at the what do you say, that sprint, ready for that final exam, and you're ready to give it. Okay, so I hope I gave you a picture of how to go about each day and how to go about each topic. Okay, so now I think I'll hand over to Dr. Pravish to he will let you know about the books that you need to follow and other topics related to that. Okay, thank you.
So thank you, Dr. Jerry. So there are a few things which I would like to first refresh, for you people. So Jerry has told you about how much of hard work you have to put in. Yes, you have to put in hard work. See, without hard work, there is nothing called as luck. Luck favors the person who has worked hard. Okay. So how does it favor? You have worked hard, you have put in so much of effort, reading so many books, and you will be lucky that whatever you have read will come. But you don't do any work, you don't read anything, only you wait for luck, nothing will happen. Okay, so I'll just have some 7-8 slides, and I'll cover few things about NEET preparation where people go wrong. Okay, I'm repeating it. I'm telling where you people are going to go wrong. First thing is direction. So what is meant by direction? So I want you all to listen to me properly. Okay, by direction I mean that people who are studying for NEET, some of them don't have any idea of which book to read, what to read, how much time to spend, or how your reading method should be changed for learning objective questions. So you have been reading subjective, or you have been giving subjective test papers, like your final year BDS, your first year BDS, everything was subjective descriptive examination. So whereas in objective, there is a difference. There's a difference. It has to be, even though you have studied the theory so many times, sometimes one question, if you have not seen that kind of question before, you will go wrong. So how to go front, or how to go forward with this NEET preparation, many people don't know that. So what they do is they collect all the books available. They collect Neeraj Wadhwan, they'll collect Dental Pulse, they'll collect Dent Test, all these books. Take it from me, you cannot read all these books in 4 months. Read, I'm telling read. Again, I repeat, read. I'm not telling you even study. You cannot even read it completely in 4 months. Then what will happen? How will you study? So that's one place where people are going to go wrong, total wrong. Okay, so I'll explain it in further slides. So you need to have a proper direction. Okay, that's why it is very important. That's why I'm giving this as the first slide. Next, another important thing is, you know this person? Can you type in chat box? Yeah, don't just be a listener. Can you know this person? Yeah, can you guess the film? Fast, man, fast. I'm not asking MCQ. Yeah, it is Ritik. Lakshya, yeah. So he didn't have a Lakshya, or he didn't have an aim in this movie when he was at this stage. So he was what he was literally doing was wasting his time. He didn't know what to do in his life. So come out of that. Okay, when you have joined with us, you have to come out of that particular nature of yours, which says that अरे इसकी जरूरत नहीं है, I don't need this stuff. I will be like this. I cannot put in hard work. I cannot get up early, 10 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. It's not possible by me. Get out of that attitude. Get out of that attitude, and that can come with your self-motivation. Okay. Have some aim. Okay. Just 4 months, yeah. 4 months. I'm asking 4 months from your life, and it will be worth it. Okay. You sit back after 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and you will definitely enjoy the moment of, or the decision which you made. See, it was same for me. I was happy with my BDS. I was very happy. I was a lecturer in a college. I was very happy. I was teaching students. I was doing this, that. But at one point of time, after I spent 1 year of teaching, I found that there won't be any growth in my career unless I complete an MBS. I was talking about the academic career. So I decided that I need to try once, and I just spent 1 month. I'm not coming to the full thing. Just listen to me. I just spent 1 month. I took leave from the college. I spent 1 month, and that 1 month of study made me realize that I can actually study and prepare, because what I studied, few of the questions did come. But the problem was I couldn't recollect it. So basically what I was doing was I was doing some previous papers. 1 month nothing will happen, okay? But at least I was trying some previous papers. I went in and gave the exam. I found out that it actually gave the confidence that if I can actually spend some more time, I can actually read. I was not sure whether I will get into government college. I was never sure about getting into government college. And then I decided I'll resign the job. I resigned the job in, if I remember, it was in June 7th or 9th, I resigned my job. And I went to a library in Chennai and I started studying. So I started studying, and it took me some time. It took me around 15-20 days to get oriented. Why? Because I couldn't read. I was not motivated. I couldn't read properly. If I was reading for 15-20 minutes, I was feeling sleepy. So it took me some time. So now why I am telling you, I am stressing you on this is, see, you don't have time. You have to start from tomorrow, or at the earliest today night after the session, 9:20, 9:30 something, you should start, open your books and read. So I had initial problems of 15 days. I was trying to get into that routine. And once I was into the routine, then I was not sure whether I'll get entrance or something, but I wanted to give a proper try. I wanted to give a proper try, which I will never regret. See, even if I don't get entrance or not, I wanted to give a proper try. And I wanted to study as much as possible by myself. I gave in my good effort, and I will tell you, I have never ever studied after my entrance. I've never ever studied like that. That 6 to 7 months of study, I've never ever studied anything in my life like that. Okay, so that kind of motivation you have to build in. You have to come out of this, Ritik, and you have to move into the next Ritik, which you have seen the film. Okay, so get self-motivated. So you have to have a direction, then get self-motivated. Now, what about overthinking? I know many of you will think that I need to get a good rank, I need to get a seat in government, I need to do this, I need to do that. Don't think about your rank. It is not time for you to think about your rank. Think about what is happening now. Are you studying today? Think about that. I know many will be thinking about your rank. Isn't it right? Can you message yes or no? Many will be thinking about the rank. I should get 100. How will I get 100 rank within 100? Or how will I get a rank in 2 digits? How will I get a rank in 3 digits or something like that? That is going on in your head. I'm sure it is going on in your head for many people. Yes or no? No? Yes? No? Some answer. Are you thinking, or are you not at all thinking? You're not thinking at all. You should have some thoughts. Okay, you should have some aim. You should have aim, but don't overthink it. You should have an aim of getting a rank within 100 or something. That is your aim. But yes, don't think that how will you get it, how are you going to get it. Don't think about it, but aim for a government seat. Aim for a government seat. Overthinking is always you think about, worrying about. See, when I was doing my undergraduate preparation, there was a center where I was studying, and there my rank used to come around 1000, 2000 and all. In that particular center, I'm telling. So I was, every day I come back disappointed, and I was writing down, I was like, there are 2000 people studying in this center. Then there are other centers in Kerala. There also some people are studying. So in my days, we need to get around 400 something to get into MBBS. So BDS was not in my thought at all. So to get a government seat in MBBS, we need to get around 400. So every single day, I used to come back and calculate about my rank rather than sitting and studying. And you know what? My roommate got first rank. He got first rank in the state entrance exam. And only difference I saw was when I came home, came to the room, I used to sit and calculate why I am failing, or what kind of rubbish ranks I'm getting. He used to sit back and solve the question paper which was given on that day. So he used to sit, solve it and write it down in a paper, and he was working every day. So afternoon I was sleeping. I was thinking or worrying about this rank thing, and I was sleeping. He was spending his afternoon from 2 o'clock till 4 o'clock. He will sit 2 hours and solve that paper. 4 o'clock he gets up for tea break. I will also get up for rebake because I'm getting up from my sleep. He is getting up from his studies. So that actually ruined my undergraduate preparation. When it came to postgraduate preparation, I stopped overthinking. My aim was to study more or put in more effort. So I want you all to focus into that. Put in more effort. Are you able to study 5 hours today, 6 hours tomorrow, 8 hours on the day after? Like that, can you increase your time to study? That should be your focus. Don't think about your rank. Don't worry about the rank you get in our academy also. You need to spend more time to improve yourself, improvise the way you're reading, increase the time you're going to spend with the books. Okay. And this is another thing which people are, people all try to become, masters of the subject. You try to become masters of subject, you get, you had this Prosto Nalaswamy book in your UG days. You have read that. Some of you might have read some notes of your seniors, and now you expect to read McCracken or Schellenberg, Rosenstiel, all those big books. You cannot do that. See, you don't try to be the most efficient student. Okay, just try to be consistent. Now, what do you mean by consistent? What do you mean by consistent? Day 1 to day 120, you have to read in a similar manner, keep revising, keep doing it again and again. So trying to study one subject perfectly is going to end you in, trouble, because you won't be able to complete that one subject at all. See, make some mistakes in some subjects. It's accepted, but you not reading the other subjects, it's not accepted, or, you are not going to get anything out of it. So don't do this mistake. Okay. So some of these things are from my experience, our previous batches experience. So people waste their time over reading synopsis, or, people have this idea that, I don't know where they get this idea. They have this idea that I will read the textbook today. Anatomy it is. I'll read the textbook today. Tomorrow I'll read the pulse. Day after tomorrow, I'll just solve some questions. Don't do that. Don't do that. Take questions directly. Solve the questions. Whichever is wrong, read the explanation. Study that properly. Then do that again. Try to, recollect whatever you have learned. Then go to the synopsis. Why? Because when you start from the questions and go to synopsis, you get an idea how the questions are formulated. And when you're reading synopsis after reading MCQs, your brain will have an idea that you're supposed to look for these kind of points in the synopsis. Or else it is like you are in a desert, you're just walking, you're just walking without any aim. If you're starting from synopsis, you will not reach anywhere. This is the common mistake most of the people make. They read synopsis. They try to study everything and give exams. No, it is not possible. Give MCQs. Take out the anatomy. See, when I say tomorrow is anatomy, take out the embryology thing. Solve the questions. 100 questions will be there. You will fail in 80. No problem. 80, you are wrong in 80 questions. No problem. 20 questions, if you know, keep that aside. Study the 80. Study the 80 with explanation. That's all. Okay, that's how you should start the subject. Okay, and then you have to go back again, and after one day or something, you can solve this again. So then it will be, instead of 20 correct, it will be 80 correct out of 100. Okay, so I want you to improve like that. Then you can go to synopsis. And first find out the relevant synopsis which were related to the questions which you have studied. Then you can read the other extra points if you have time. Okay, so that's how you should go, or else what will happen is you will fail miserably. You cannot become perfect in any subject. Okay, but become consistent. Why? If you have read anatomy today, after 2 weeks also you should be revising it. Okay, so we have the plan coming up. I'll tell you about the plan, how we are planning to go. So this is another things which I'm telling. So never ever do synopsis over MCQs. So I want you all to have a proper weightage given to the MCQ books. So MCQ books should have more weightage than your textbooks. So it is not possible, it is not humanly possible for anyone to read the entire textbook in this short span of time. Somebody might be able to read it, but they cannot recollect it. Okay, there is no way you can repeatedly read this. It's very too little of time. And take it from my mouth that even the toppers or even the PG toppers in a subject, they won't be knowing many things in the subject. So don't try to learn everything from one subject. And textbook first, then MCQ is a very bad way of studying in this short period. Okay, if you're starting for next year's NEET, it is very good. You can go, it's perfect. Why? Because you can go through the textbook and you can find out the new MCQs from the textbook. Yes, you can do it. But for this 4-month preparation, set your textbooks away. Okay, so you should do that first. So how should you prepare actually? So what to focus on? Okay, so I am giving you 3 targets. I'm giving you 3 targets priority wise. I'm giving it to you. So firstly, focus on the materials and our classes. Why materials and classes? See, I'll tell you one thing. Classes are going to be slow. We are not going to jump or run fast and teach you. Classes are going to be slow. So we have a pattern of giving you recorded videos on Monday. Tuesday will be live discussion of the questions asked from that portion. So that will enable you to study the theory and come next day. So why I'm telling focus classes, we have a very good timetable for you. Okay, this timetable ensures that you go through the important subjects in the required period of time. Okay, so that is the first thing. Okay, we have a material which will allow you or which will help you to understand the subject in total. Okay, so that is the primary thing. Second is previous paper needs with explanation. 5 recent papers, 4 months hai, 5 papers. If you cannot read or if you cannot study with explanations, there is no way you're going to excel anywhere in the life. You see, it's a very, very achievable target. Whatever I'm telling you are achievable in this month. So 5 papers I'm just telling you. So you have around 20 days for one paper. 20 दिन में एक paper करना है. So you have 5 recent papers, and this 5 recent papers you have to finish with the explanation. So you have to simultaneously go with the NEET paper. I have given you link of the book, Neeraj Wadhwan book link I have given in the group. I will share it again. So priority number 2 is for Neeraj Wadhwan. First priority our material, second priority Neeraj Wadhwan. So club this together. Okay, club this together. This both has to be done. Okay, now after that, what about your pulse? Pulse subject wise MCQ solving you should be doing from the pulse. So how you go with the theory. See, theory part in the videos, you can check the videos. Then the same topic, there will be a few PDF questions also given to you. Then the same topic you can solve the questions from dental pulse. So you have seen the theory content slightly in the videos. So we won't be giving you, very, very wide kind of, hundreds and hundreds of hours of teaching only for anatomy. No, we are giving you the concise stuff which is required for you. Then after that video, you can solve the MCQs. Then just study the explanation of the MCQs. Okay. So in the meantime, you can solve the previous NEET paper simultaneously. Okay, along with it you can solve the previous NEET paper. So first priority is focus class NEET paper, then next priority is dental pulse. So what about dentist? I would say you don't have time for dentist. Dentist is a very big book, and it's a very good book. It is a very good book. The author Gauri Shankar sir is very close to us. Last year for the crash batch, I mean for the Kerala public service exam, there was a batch. For them, he gave the orientation class also. So it is a very good book, but it is very vast. So there is no way you can actually finish that in 4 months. So it will be difficult for you. So that's why I'm telling you, go with achievable targets. Okay, that is the main part of this curriculum. Achievable targets are our materials and the NEET with explanation. Okay. So next, what you have to do is this is our timetable which we have scheduled, and we have scheduled our sessions till December 5. So it is starting with my session anatomy from next week, and my session oral surgery at the end. So you will be seeing my face starting and my face in the end. So what we are doing is, you have modules like this 1, 2, 3, 4, and every Sunday you have 240 questions ka test paper. So the Sunday after anatomy you have 240 questions anatomy test paper online in our app, and next week you have physiology question paper, but physiology will be there for only 200 questions. 40 questions will be from anatomy. After that, pedo will be 200 questions. 40 questions will be from anatomy and physio combined. So like that, every test paper in every week will have some questions, not all the questions, some questions from the previous test papers. Okay, so that will in effect let you revise few stuff from the previous papers or previous topics. Okay, so that is how the modules are going to go. In the meantime, we have other thing coming up. That is, so this is a Sunday schedule is like this. Every Sunday you have subject wise test papers 240, and every week after that you will have 40 questions from the previous weeks. Okay, out of 240, 40 questions from the previous week. And this is a timetable. We will send you the timetable, but you can keep a screenshot if you want. So we have 240 questions complete portion NEET mock test. So we are not giving you random mock test. Our aim is to make sure you read these questions. Our aim is to make sure you read these questions and prepare properly and come for our test paper. So what happens in NEET mock paper is, people don't study from. So people don't know where to study from. So for that, we have formulated one idea. What is that idea? We have planned to conduct mock tests based on each NEET paper. So I want you to study 2017 paper completely and come for the September 12th exam. So it will have some around 40 questions direct from the 2017 paper, just 40 questions, and 200 questions will be from its explanation. So I want you people to study the explanations properly and come. Why I'm telling so? So this will give you more confidence. So what you have studied in 2017 paper, it's going to come on our test paper. That is going to help you to cultivate, improve your confidence. And at the same time, we are making sure that you cover the entire portion from that paper. Likewise, we are giving you 1 month of gap. After September, it is October, then November, then December. So every 1 month, one paper you have to do, except for the last month. So why last month? Last month already you have covered it so much. So last month we are giving only 1 week of gap. So that will be based on 2021 paper. We will be conducting a test series. So don't ever miss this test series. This test series, along with the NEET repeated papers, will surely have, we have seen it many years, it surely has a lot of questions which is going to be there for your main exam. So this is the pattern, and this is a very much achievable target. Okay, now don't wander away to other areas, other books. Don't, someone will say that this new book has come, it has all the NEET questions. So you will go and buy that book. You will lose your confidence reading it. You will also forget what you have read in the past. So don't do that. Stick on to what plan we have for you. Okay. So this is our complete plan. This is our complete timetable. We will be sharing it soon with you. Okay. And we have excellent faculty lined up, and they have been taking class with us for so long. So they are good with the subject. They know what all mistakes are then pulse. They will be the best people to guide you, and we will be available through WhatsApp. You can directly message us, and any other guidelines you need to do, you can ask us directly. And yeah, regarding the daily timetable setting, Dr. Jerry has beautifully covered it. And I always want you to have a timetable for the week subject along with a time for NEET paper. Got it? 2 hours you keep for NEET paper. Every day 2 hours you keep for the NEET paper. Starting from 2017 paper, you can do it. Okay. And buy all the books. Okay, it is very difficult to read from a PDF alone. So if we are providing PDF, take a printout of it and write it down. And one common mistake, common mistake what our students have been making, especially the online batch. So online batch everywhere, what mistake they are making is, we give you the videos. So we give you the videos in a attempt to make sure that you guys get the best out of the classes. Okay. So what is happening is, you guys are viewing the videos again and again. View the videos only once. Take down what is required in your notebook or in the Pulse or in the Neeraj Vardhan, whichever book you want to keep as a reference book. Take the extra points in that book and write it down. Don't ever see the class again. Why? You don't have time for it. And when you're seeing it once, just take down the note and read the note again and again. So every time when you're viewing the video, nothing will go into your head. Okay, view once. We will make sure that you will love the subject, but don't keep falling in love with the subject alone. Okay, don't keep falling in love with the subject with the videos. So that is not going to take you anywhere. I want you all to go back to the notes which you are going to make, and I want to read. So I am making it clear. So when you are stuck with our videos, you won't progress. Videos are there to help you, guide you, but don't get addicted to it. When you repeatedly watch it, it is not going to help you. I'm repeatedly saying this. Okay, I'm repeatedly saying this. I'll say this in my class also. Now, finally, I would end with this attitude. You require attitude in studies. Do you require attitude? What kind of attitude should you have? What kind of attitude should you have? Anyone? People are there, or all of you left? There are how many participants? Yeah, 20 people. Yeah, positive. Very good. Excellent. We should be positive. And what kind of positive? As positive as this gentleman. He got his surgery done in 2019 for the elbow of right hand, and he promised that he will come back. He came back and he created history. Do you know this guy? Do you know this guy? Yes, it is Subedar Neeraj Chopra. So he has won gold medal despite getting operated in his right hand. See, right hand operation, it requires a lot of post surgery physiotherapy and all to come back to the proper form. So he came back to this proper form. He fought well. He trained hard. Went to Germany. He put himself, in such a way. And finally, on the last day when he threw the javelin, he knew he won, and he just turned and he gave that expression. Yes, I've done it. So that is the kind of attitude you should be having. Don't ever lose your confidence when you don't get mark in one exam in our exam series, in 2 exams, 3 exams, 4 exams. Don't lose your confidence. Stay positive. See, good things comes to people who stay positive. And with this, I end my presentation. And I want you all, or I'm giving you all a home assignment for tomorrow. I want you all to plan a timetable. The day, whichever day you're starting study, I want you to plan a timetable from morning till night. How much hours, each hour, what you're going to do, which topic you're going to. Don't give a timetable like Monday anatomy, Tuesday physiology, Thursday this. No. I want each hour. Monday, 9 to 12 embryology, 12 to this thing osteology, like that specific timetable. Why timetable? Why I'm telling you to have daily timetable is, timetable will tell you that if you have missed 1 minute also, you will feel guilty that you haven't completed osteology, you haven't completed embryology, or else you will think that I have 4 months, I have 5 months, I have 6 months, like that you keep on telling. Or the other way, I have 6 months. Next, when I ask you, you'll say, sir, 5 months, then 4 months, 3 months, 2 months. Then you'll say, sir, 1 week is there. 1 week. What will you do? Nothing you will do. So it will be like that. So get a timetable done. Then that's the assignment for you. And you have to message me in WhatsApp, your timetable. Okay. So that's the thing. So keep a positive attitude. Do well. and start working from tomorrow. Okay, and concentrate on your webinars which we are conducting. Why it is an orientation webinar? You will be more focused to the subject. You will understand how the faculty is going to deal the subject, and by next week Monday onwards, we will start our show. Okay, so guys, that's all from mine and Dr. Jerry's side. Anything you guys want to ask, you can unmute yourself, you can switch on your videos if you want, you can talk to us. Okay, we are here for another 10 minutes. It is only 9:20. Yes, anyone
Yeah,
want?
I would like to say the same thing. If you have any queries of how to go ahead, please use this time to ask us. We have all gone through this, so hopefully we can help you out.
Good evening, sir.
Good
This
evening.
is
Good evening.
Shupra here. Yes, sir.
Yes, Galaxy A70.
A70. Oh, yes, sir. I haven't named it. Sorry
Your
for
name
that.
is
Shipra.
it SH?
Yeah, SHIPRA.
Chipra.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Chipra, tell me.
Actually, I've missed 10 minutes of sir's. So the time planning, sir, for the every day, like how much hours sitting and like 2 hours you said for the papers I need to give, and then the rest topic wise, how much like reading efficiency, what should be our speed, the grasping. I know at the beginning it's going to be a little slow, but still
How much of time are you able to spend now?
max 4 to 5.
See, 4 hours is a very simple one. I'll tell you. It is.
Yes,
If I can sit from 9:30 till 11:30 in the night, I get 2 hours. Morning, if I get up at 6:30, if I spend time till 8:30, I get 2 more hours, 4 hours. Rest of the day, what are you doing then? So 4 hours is a very minimal time. So I think Dr. Jerry will give you more insight about time management. Okay.
Yeah.
so I need a
See, the
different
thing.
place. Actually, I have 2 kids.
Yeah. We
after
understand that. We
Exactly,
understand that.
exactly. That's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, so like I said in the beginning of my lecture, see, you have come to the final 4 months of your preparation. Okay, here you need you're gonna prepare the whole thing in 4 months. So 4 hours, if you ask me, frankly, I would say it's not enough. Okay, genuine answer, genuine, truthful answer I'm giving you. It is not enough. Okay, I understand with kids and family around, it might be difficult. So, what I would suggest is that try to pick out time or gaps where your students, if your kids are going to school, use that time. If they are much younger than that, then your in-laws and your husband has to come in for help, because for next 4 months.
max
Sorry.
more than I can make it 6, not more than that.
Okay,
So
very good, very good. If you can push it to 6, so now
yes,
you know clearly that you can use 6 months, 6 hours
I will
in a
have
day.
to. Yes, sir, I will have to by anyhow. Yeah, because I joined the FEP batch also, and after
Okay.
2 months I quitted that. I have attended your lecture, sir, 2-3 lectures in between
Okay.
again in the April, but I had to quit. But this time with all the energy and power, and I have to talk to everyone in my
Excellent.
family, and I have
Shipra,
made it that anyhow. I have
yes,
to. I have
let
to.
me tell you this. 6 hours, if you can, if you are sure you can spend 6 hours, good. But that 6 hours should be constant.
Yes.
For next 4 months, that 6 hours has to be constant. And it has to be efficient. These two things, if you would, because see, this is all that you can give out of your situation. So now don't worry about other factors. Nothing else is going to help. Worrying about other people studying 8 hours or 14 hours is not going to help you. What is going to help you now is how efficiently use that 6 hours and how constantly you study that 6 hours for the next 4 months. So your aim is now to make sure that for next 4 months, whatever happens, 6 hours you have to spend studying.
Yes, sir. One thing I have observed or noticed, or I have made out that I have to be steady. Like I have to, not fast. I don't know, but I have to be steady. This I felt personally. So I joined today's session. Like if I get boosted up by you all, and I can start it. I don't know. Still, I'm feeling that it's possible or it's impossible. But
No,
after
no,
this
no, no.
session,
Now,
I
let me
feel
tell you, you have to keep a
like,
positive attitude. That is the
yes,
way to go forward now. Like I said, you clearly know you have 6 hours now. Use that 6 hours. Don't worry about anything else now. use that 6 hours nicely and work forward. The rest is up there, and whatever hard work you have done, it will pay it off. Okay, so don't worry about anything else. Like Dr. Pravesh said, don't waste your time thinking that others are studying this and they are doing that many questions. No, your 6 hours, if it is efficient and constant enough, you will make wonders. That is what you need to believe in and
Thank you,
carry on.
sir. Thank you.
Okay.
These words really
Hemant.
has built my confidence.
Yes, yes, you can do
Okay.
it. You can do it.
Shipra, I was telling in my lecture that don't worry about what you are not able to do.
Yes, sir.
Think that this is not possible. I have 3 kids, I have 4 kids. See, I've seen students. See, I have been into academics since last 12 years, and I've seen students who were not very good in their normal academics doing excellent in NEET entrance exam. Students who had 3 kids getting into entrance, 2 kids getting into entrance, because the same kind of confusion they had. But only thing they did or they made sure was 6 hours, 4 hours, whatever they had, they were consistent, and they always took advice on what to read, what not to read. Okay, they didn't waste whatever time they had. That's what I was thinking. Don't think about, don't focus on overthinking. Okay, so there is Hemant who is asking that, sir, for those who are working daily in for 12 hours a day. So Hemant, can you come online? Can you just come online?
Hello, sir. Sir, good
Hi,
evening. This is
Hemant.
Hemant.
Kasio.
I'm from Jaipur, Rajasthan. And
Beautiful place. I have been there many times.
well, I'm from 1989 batch, and my
Sir.
age is
Okay,
around
so
50.
you have your own clinic practice?
Yeah, I have my clinic. I have my government job, so I can't leave my government job right now. So
Okay. So
uh,
your plan will be to get into government PG seat.
yes, that's what the plan.
Yes, that is actually for you it is more achievable.
I know.
Because why? Because you will be competing. I know you will be competing with younger people who is going to score more than you from the government services. But I'll tell you, all you have to focus more is the repeated questions from NEET paper, and you can sit with our lectures, listen to the lectures, make some notes. But yes, it is very hectic for you. After your work, you have to manage your clinic and come back and read. That is one thing. But I tell you one thing: minimum time, whatever minimum time you can keep aside in this 4 months, just keep it every day. Keep it every day, and you will surely achieve, sir. So it is like I told you, 9 to 11 in the night and 5:30 to 7:30 in the morning is 4 hours.
Yeah, that I can manage. Yeah, that I can manage.
That kind of 4 hours, if you can keep for at least 1 or 2 months, then you will be more confident. Okay. And only thing is you focus on what is minimal. The mistake people make are they try to gain knowledge in this. This is a race. You don't have time to gain knowledge. You have to solve more MCQs, find the answers of those MCQs, keep progressing, keep repeating, keep revising, keep doing that. And see, when you read Neeraj Wadhwan, there is a lot of questions which is not relevant in recent clinical applications, or it is not at all relevant in our normal practice. I'll tell you one example in anatomy. Anatomy has something called as classification of joints. Classification of joints is asked frequently. Why? Because it is there in our syllabus, but it is not taught to us, because only joint we have is the TMJ. We don't deal with the neck, your forearm, your shoulder joints and all. So what is going to happen is we would have repeated it, or we would have, neglected it during our college days, and it never comes in the questions. But here they make sure that it comes. But good thing is, if you study that topic, again and again, it is going to come from that topic only. So like that, there is a slight change in the pattern of study. So if you start reading Neeraj, and if you start doing our mock test, you will come to know about the questions which is going to be frequently asked. So sir, you concentrate on that. And for people who are studying, people who are on with a job, I will suggest 9 to 11 or 9:30 to 11:30. If you're sleeping at 11:30, get up around 6:30 or 7 in the morning, and spend some 1 hour or 2 hours in the morning. So that will you will make sure that you are going through 4 hours or 6 or 3 hours of study. That is the minimum you can put, but you have to put in that effort every single day till the last day of exam, or till the day your exam is over. Okay, so that is what is possible. It is possible, and that is what can be done. And
Just one more thing, Dr. Hemant. Just one thing for you. Your only concentration should be on MCQs. To be frank, you have to only solve MCQs. Don't go for anything else, because you are a person who's working 12 hours. You will not have time to go through theory. The moment you start moving into that direction, you will end up reading more and more. So your aim should be to read as many MCQ questions as possible and keep repeating them, so that
So
when it
we
comes into exam, you can just you will have the answer. Like I said, when you see the question itself, you will know the answer to it.
Yeah,
So
sure,
stick to that.
sure. I'll try my best. Thank you, Dr. Jerry. It was
so
nice.
what we should do? Even we should stick to the MCQs.
Yes, for you also the option would be better to stick to MCQs.
And Neeraj
Uh,
Wadhwa, like
and yes, like Dr.
paper
Pravis
wise.
said, stick to one or two books. One is our questions, and
Five.
second is to take one basic book and read that. Please do not take multiple books and try to finish them. It is
And
not
So
that is
like
going to
that
the
is
help.
sir said Pulse, Neeraj Wadhwa like the year wise paper and
Yes,
our
yes,
focus papers.
yes, exactly,
Okay, sir.
exactly.
Okay.
Okay, Dr. Biji has asked, so which subject to start with? Stick to our timetable.
Yeah, we
Stick
will
to our
give you
timetable.
timetable. We'll give you entire timetable this week itself. I've just shared it in the slide. I'll share it in the group as well. Okay. So get previous 5 years question papers. Dr. Sanju has asked. So previous last session subject is possible to learn MCQs easily. No need for proper theory base. MCQ, you learn the MCQ, you learn the theory of that particular MCQ. Then you look back into the MCQ. You will remember it. And what we will try in our courses, we'll try to bridge that gap, that confusion part where you want to actually talk about some theory. That part we will cover in our videos as well as our live session. Okay, so that theory part we will cover. Don't worry about theory part. But MCQs, you have to repeat and keep repeating MCQs. Previous 5 years question will be there in Neeraj Wadhwan book that I'll share in the group. So those people are not there, or those people are attending this from our Telegram group. They can just message in the Telegram group, or message the moderator of the Telegram group. We will provide you.
Just to add on, during my preparation, I'm just giving you an example. During my preparation, during the last 2 months or last 1.5 2 months, all I did is repeat MCQs. All I did is repeat.
Same thing for me. Same thing for me.
Morning till night, I would do MCQs over and over. I would finish Pulse. Imagine this. I would finish Pulse by afternoon. That is from the chapter 1 till the end of it. And then go for lunch, come back and repeat it all over again. And still I would make mistakes. But you repeat it like that. I'm telling you, I cleared my All India and I was CMC rank 1 in general category. And I was not an overachiever during my BDS time. I used to study, a very average student. But what the whole point here, what we are trying to tell you is hard work and consistent hard work will surely pay off. Believe in that. Have a faith, believe in that, positive attitude, move forward. Surely, I'll guarantee you, all this hard work you put will be paid off at some point. Don't be heart broken by the fact that you didn't clear it in the first attempt, or you didn't get it in that first exam. No, you might get it in the second. So don't worry about your results now. Worry about the process. That is what you need to focus now. Worry about the process. The results comes later. Okay.
Yes, farm understand while reading only MCQ. Sir, how to
So
study
Neeraj
farm?
Wadhwa, is it available online?
Yeah, it is available online. Dr. Shipra, are you in our group?
Sir, the previous group that I have joined in March, I am in that group.
Which previous group?
I think she
So
was in the
there-
regular batch.
You are
Yeah,
in regular
regular
batch.
batch. Yes, I was. I'm still added, but I don't attend class. I couldn't attend. I had to quit, but I kept on getting updates about the class. But
Okay,
I have
okay, fine. You have my number, you message me, I'll send you a link. Okay.
so I don't have, sir, any link. I don't know. This link I got on Instagram and I joined today.
Okay, fine. Then yeah, just
Can we get it now, sir, in the chat box? Can we get
chat box. I have to check, and I've sent you the message, my number. You can message me. I'll share you the link. I'm not sure. I can find it in chat. Let me just check now. Okay.
Okay. During that time, I'll just cover the questions that has been asked. Dr. Anushree has asked, for pharmacology, it's difficult to understand while reading only MCQs. Sir, how to study pharma? See, here is where our classes will come handy for you. We are trying to cover up that area for you through our lectures, our live classes, and our videos. So when you once you start seeing those videos, you will get, or what you say, we will bridge that gap for you, so that you don't have to, you will not have this problem there. Still you have doubts. That is why we are there, available 24/7 on WhatsApp. You have a doubt in a question, don't spend time reading through the textbook for that explanation. Send us a message to that particular faculty asking, sir, this is the answer, why is it, can I have an explanation? Normally what I do is that I explain the thing and I send a screenshot of the textbook of that area where it is from, so that you have a confidence to go forward and believe that answer. Okay, so don't worry about that. With as you move forward with our classes, you will pick that up.
So I'm sharing the link of Neeraj Wadhwan, and you can go to this. There are 2 books for Neeraj Wadhwan. Yeah, Sanju, I've shared the link. Okay, so there are 2 books in Neeraj Wadhwan, and there will be one more book which is going to be released by September. That will be the questions from the last year's NEET. Okay, so get that book also later. Now get this book. That will be a separate single book. Okay, so get that. And regarding each subject, Anushree had asked, is it possible? So that's why we are telling you attend the class. And for anatomy, what I tell people is to follow the pictures which I'm giving you. That pictures will allow you to have an idea of what the question is all about. Pharmacology, we tell people to read the classifications so that it gives you an idea of which drug this is. We are not actually telling you to mug up, but we are telling you to read that question. When it's a question about, say, question is about barbiturates, you have to read the classification of barbiturates first when you study the explanation. Okay, but don't study entire thing about barbiturates from the textbook and solve the questions. Solve the question, then you will know that, oh, this question has been asked regarding barbiturate. Then you can read about barbiturate, what is given in the explanation part, and some part of the synopsis also you can read. And then you can study the topic. Okay, that's how your study should progress. Okay, so studying classification will make the subject simpler for you. Likewise, every subject has a certain kind of preparation pattern. That's why we tell you to attend the webinars which are going on. So we will just slightly tell about the subject also and what kind of questions come from the subject. Okay, so during our live session, we'll have an elaborate talk on it. Clear? Anything more? Anything which we missed out, Dr. Jerry? Anything which is missed out in the chat?
No, I think we have covered all the questions.
Okay. Anything else you want to talk? Just talk. You have some queries, just like Dr. Shipra was telling. You have some issues you have to talk out. See, basically, I'll tell you what issues people will have. See, I have not touched book for so many years. Yes, Doctor.
Sir, while reading the MCQs, I had to read the explanation also along with the MCQs.
Yeah, I'll tell you. MCQs, you just solve it once. You solve it once, then you get the wrong answers, right? You get many wrong answers. You don't know the subject at all. You just sit and solve. You will get many wrong answers. For those wrong answers, you need to study the explanation properly. But don't read the explanation and synopsis first and then try to solve. That is a waste of time for you. So when you make mistakes and then you go to the answers and explanation, it is more likely that you will recollect and retain it. Okay, that is the kind of preparation which you are telling. We are not telling you to mug up everything and go. But next time when you are reading, next time when you are revising, you just read the question and you should recollect that whatever theory you had studied about it and then solve. Okay, that I'll explain it to you how you should go forward and solve an MCQ later on. Okay. So
Just to add on to this, Dr.
yeah.
Biji, please understand this. Whatever we are saying is in context with a crash batch. Okay. Whatever we are talking is in context with a crash batch. We don't say the same thing to a regular batch students. For them,
Okay, sir.
we encourage them to read. We encourage them to read. But your situation is different from theirs. You guys have only 4 months left with you. So you have to see how efficiently you can utilize that time. That is why we are giving you tips like this, where you are cutting across certain normal pathways and coming to some what is special methods to grasp more questions and grasp the knowledge first. Please understand that. Okay.
We want result in short period of time.
Yes, exactly.
We want result, and we are not looking to become first rank, second rank, 10th rank and all. That is it may be possible, but it's difficult in 4 months of time, just with 4 months of time. But there are certain achievable targets in this short period. For that, you have to go with MCQ first. So this is not the same pattern which we suggest for our regular batch. Okay. So this,
You know what, sir?
Yeah.
I think I forgot how to read, how to start reading. I'm so messed at this time. Like, how will I start? How will I complete that topic? If I have to
I'll
complete
just
few
share
subjects
you
of
a,
my anatomy, 2-3 chapters, how will I complete that in 2 hours?
Again,
I'm
it's
blank
all
there.
about doing your MCQs. Don't worry
yes.
about anything else. Don't worry about anything else. See, like I said, you have only 6 hours in your hand. What all you can do in that 6 hours so that you are prepared for your exam, focus on that. You are now
And
worrying about whether
When we
you
are
will be
starting
able
it,
to
sir,
finish it.
tomorrow? Are we
Sorry,
starting it tomorrow? When we are starting it? The
your
starting
batch.
from next week. See, just take a screenshot of this timetable for yourself.
Yeah.
And even if you attend the class, if you don't attend the class, follow this timetable strictly. You, irrespective of whether you completed anatomy by next week or not, you have to jump to the next subject.
Next subject.
Go.
Yes.
October 4th to October 10th is for conservative endodontics. You finish it or not, you have to go to pharmacology in the next week. So that's how it's going to progress. And also, at the same time, you take a screenshot of this also. So by September 12th, you have to finish 240 questions with explanation, with all the details in the explanation. It is not a simple task, but I'm giving you adequate time. So like that, you have to finish the mock test, or you have to finish these papers with explanation by these set of time. And this is the bare minimum you should study. Don't think beyond this. This much it is possible by you to do. Okay. And whatever time you have, stick on to this timetable. Whatever time you have, you spend 2 hours, spend 2 hours on conservative, leave 1 or 2 chapters, but at least out of 10, 8 chapters you do. And to progress to the next subject. Don't wait for entire conservative endodontics topics to be finished. Okay, it is not possible. So, or any subject, orthodontics is only for 1 week. Okay, so like that, we are giving you a shorter period of time, and you have to do it in that period of time. Okay, just take screenshots. Just take screenshot of this, and this. Okay, this is a target which is achievable. Okay, when I tell you one day you have to get up and morning you have to run 10 kilometers. A person who has not ran throughout his life, I'm telling you, there is only 1 hour in front of you, 10 kilometers. It's not possible. But when I tell you, you need to run 5 kilometers in 2 hours, it is possible. Or when I tell you, you have to run 3 kilometers in half an hour, it is possible. So likewise, I'm just giving you a target which is achievable with your present scenario. And this is not a bad thing. This is the best thing. And believe it, take it from my mouth, many people don't do this. What? They don't focus on the repeated papers at the last. And that's where the 12 hours, 10 hours preparing people, that they are going to fail. The people who have been preparing since last year, they will fail at the end because they don't concentrate or focus on this. Okay. So there was a person who messaged me personally. She was asking that what is the strategy if I'm preparing for 2022, that is next year's NEET. Strategy is same. Prepare the best for this year's exam. Even if you give it, or if you are not eligible, I think even if you are not eligible also, you can apply and you can give the exam. Only for the counseling you won't be eligible. That is people who are who are in the internship, who are not going to finish this year. They can actually give the exam, but they won't be eligible for the counseling. So prepare the same way what I've told. Why? When you prepare once thoroughly for this 2021 or the coming exam, you will be hell confident about how you are going to do it in the next year. But you start with anatomy 2 months, physiology 3 months, like that. If you go, you won't reach anywhere. Okay, so finish the topics in 4 months, this paper wise, and go for the exam. If you are not preparing seriously, just do these papers: NEET card 2017 paper, 18 paper, 19 paper, 20 paper, and 21 paper. Just that and go. Just follow this guideline. This one timetable is for you alone. Okay, and that is going to make difference. You may not get seat, or you may not get government seat, but you will definitely get a very good NEET score. Okay, that's a promise from me. Okay, so that's all from my side. Anything else in the chat box which we have missed? I started with ortho because used to have sound, but after, yes, Sanju, this is a mistake. MCQ is totally a different arena. I'm an oral surgeon. I've been teaching for last 5-6 years. Dr. Jerry is my batchmate. He is a periodontist. We have been teaching in focus for last 5-6 years. But when the AIIMS SR paper comes, there are a lot of things which we have not heard of. I mean, there are a lot of questions which even we don't know. As being a PG, or you completing PG, being in academics for so long, also there are topics which we don't know. Okay, so MCQ wise training is you have to read MCQ and that topic from the explanation and then go on. Okay, so don't worry about whether you know the subject in the UG, whether you don't know the subject in the UG. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. The point is focus on the MCQ. Focus on that MCQ. Read the relevant theory. MCQ relevant theory. Okay, so we will be there to bridge the gap between you and the theory part. Okay, don't worry about the theory part, but you need to focus yourself on the MCQ. Otherwise, jaise maine bola, you will be loving our sessions, you will be falling in love in the subject, everything, but you won't get seat. As simple as that. You won't get seat. To get seat, focus on the MCQs. Okay. Okay.
You have to be smart. You have to be smart in the way you prepare, because like I said, this is the 4-month preparation. Don't worry about what you couldn't answer. Just understand that question and move forward. That's all. You should, next time that questions come, you should be able to answer it. That is what matters. At this stage, I'm telling you again, I'm repeating, we are all talking based on your preparation module for a crash batch where you have 3 to 4 months in your hand. Okay. The whole scenario changes when you're preparing long term. No, right now you have 3 to 4 months in hand. So please stick to that. Stick to your MCQs. You will get enough knowledge through our sessions, enough and more knowledge through our sessions. So don't worry about the knowledge part. You will get it. What you need to worry is to make sure that when you see the MCQ question, you should have at least seen it and answered it before. That's how it should be. And that only comes with repetition, and then you will get there. Okay. Okay, I think we have answered all
Guys,
the questions.
I think we can wrap
Yes.
it. Anything else? Any silly doubt? Anything? Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Hemant. So we would love to see you in Jaipur Government College. I think Jaipur has a government college as a PG. Next time when I'm visiting in Jaipur, we can surely meet also.
Yeah, we have only one government dental college in Jaipur.
Yeah.
And of course, in the state, it's one.
I had a senior, Dr. Subair, orthodontist. He is somewhere in Jaipur.
No, it was Dr. Pradeep Jain who was HOD. And Now, I think somebody else is there. I don't know.
No, my senior, he is into private practice, I believe. He was in some college, some other private college. So I've been to Jaipur many times. Had a recent friend's marriage in Jaipur. Really.
Oh, great. That's great.
So
You're most welcome, sir.
yeah,
You're most
definitely
welcome.
we'll meet after your PG seat is secured.
Oh my God. A big target for me.
Oh my God,
I'm trying
I
my
wish
best.
I had college in my city also, Darjeeling.
Yeah,
Oh, Darjeeling.
Darjeeling is a lovely place. Huh?
Yes, sir, I'm from Darjeeling.
I did my UG in Ludhiana, so I've traveled all over north.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
And I did my PG from South Bangalore.
Oh, okay.
UG from, yeah,
Which college?
Maruti Dental College.
Okay, Maruti. Yeah, many people. Maruti, we had. Yeah, I'll tell you. We had.
They will not know me. My God, I must have left the college by the time they would have joined. I am
No, long back we had few
7
people
back.
from Maruti.
I think the second batch I had 2-3 from Maruti. I
Yeah,
think.
2-3 people in our
Yeah.
regular classes were there.
Regular classes. Yeah.
Got their names.
Anyways, so nice talking to you all.
Yes, sir,
Wish
same
you
here.
all the very best,
Thank you, sir.
and hopefully we'll see you all for the sessions that is coming on. Okay.
Okay, guys, take care. Yeah, we will be
Bye-bye.
in touch with you, Prakriti. We will be in touch with you. Only thing, you have to show your commitment towards the studies and get into track as fast as possible. Okay, once you're into track, you will just you'll start running. Okay, so don't worry about that. We will be in touch with you throughout. Okay, guys, take care.
Take care. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Do
Thank you,
leave
sir.
a comment about the session in
Sir,
our
and how to join the group? Where is that link? How to
uh,
make the payment? I have no clue. I just got it from
yeah,
Instagram.
just ping me in WhatsApp. I'm just leaving my message, my WhatsApp number. I'll guide you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just copy that, and I'll just stop the slides. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, then we will.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Session.
Okay.
Thank you all.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Okay.